this is the Stromer Elite. It's 2013 we're looking at, and it's like the second step down from the top for what Stromer offers, and from the Platinum. But it still really packs a punch. This bike is fully featured, very smooth, fun to ride, super powerful. So let's get into the stats here. In this enlarged down tube right here is a 10 amp hour lithium ion battery, and it's actually removable here on the other side. The really cool thing about these battery packs is that Stromer warranties them for 3 years, which is just awesome. Very few electric bike companies do that, and a lot of people are concerned about how many charge cycles and stuff they'll get, and that adds some peace of mind. The battery on this bike versus the Platinum, Platinum offers 14 amp hour. This is just 10 amp hour, but that's still pretty good. That's pretty standard. It's going to get you a pretty good range, and it feeds into this 500 watt gearless rear hub motor that actually has regenerative braking, and it's torque sensing. So a lot of electric bikes, they just sense that you're pedaling and then they kick in. This one senses how hard you're pushing, and it's a lot smoother to activate. It doesn't have to sense like, oh, pedal moving, go. It's much more instantaneous. So that's a really cool feature. The thing about this bike is it only offers pedal assist. There's no twist throttle. You have to pedal to make this bike go. It's not like a scooter. Like a lot of electric bikes kind of have both or whatever. But the upside of this bike is that because it's only pedal assist, they actually let you go faster than just 20 miles per hour. A lot of electric bikes are sort of limited to 20 miles per hour, and then they stop inputting energy. That's sort of like a legal, I guess it's sort of a law that to be classified as a bicycle, 20 mile per hour top speed. But the argument for this bike, the Stromer bikes, as well as like the Specialized Turbo and possibly others in the future, is that you can pedal a normal human-powered bike faster than 20 miles per hour. So as long as you're only using pedal assist, why can't we do it for an electric bike? So I think it's really cool to see, and this bike takes advantage of that. So you can get going a lot faster if you want to. Now the way that this electric bike works is it's very simple controller right here. There's just like an on-off switch, and then there's this up and down. So you can go from Eco, which is like the most gentle pedal assist, to Tour, Eco, City, Tour, and Power. So there's four modes, and that's pretty great. So Power is just going to, it's going to accelerate much faster, whereas Eco is going to conserve the battery, and you're going to get pretty good range. This bike gets great range, in part because there's no shock or anything. It's basically a city bike. You're not losing any of your momentum to knobby tires or bobbing or anything like that. And that is one of the drawbacks from this bike versus some of the other Stromer, the higher end one. There's no shock on the front. Now it still has these oversized tires, and they offer a certain amount of cush, but it's a bit more of an aggressive ride. You can even see the handlebars, they're kind of flat, so you're leaning forward a little bit more. And that's good for some people, but maybe not for everyone. The other drawback, so let's, looking at this bike versus the highest end, you don't have a carbon fork or a shock fork. You've got 10 amp hours less on the battery, and you only have 9 gears. Okay, so there's 9 rings back here and just 1 right there. For some people that might be a bit of a bummer if you actually use those 3 rings on the front. To be honest with you, I don't. I usually leave my chain in the middle, and that's what this bike offers. It just offers that middle chain ring, and you've still got 9 back here, and you've got the pedal assist, so it's kind of up to you. It's also got the hydraulic disc brakes, oversized discs, and that's important when you're going upwards of 20 miles per hour, because you want to be able to stop this thing, and it works really well. It's really solid. Because it does have that big gearless hub motor in the back, it's a little bit rear heavy. This motor's heavier than some of the other electric bikes I've ridden, but it works really well. And again, it's so smooth because it's not geared, and it might last longer, and it offers regenerative braking. So, everything has a trade-off. I'm going to go ahead and hop on this bike. I've got it in power mode right now. I'm gonna cross the street here and accelerate and just show you what it looks like. So, I am at 0 right now, getting ready to pedal. Super fast. That's from a standstill. And I'm holding the camera. Not too bad. Show you what it looks like down there. Woo! A lot of fun. Very smooth. Nice disc brakes in action. So there you have it. It's a Stromer. Taking it out for a test ride. For more pictures, the full written review, check out ElectricBikeReview.com. I'll see you there.